Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is the Guardian Thor, and man, this is a flashback. We are going back into the past for the Mega Man Legacy Collection, starting with Mega Man 1. So let's take a look. This is the Legacy Collection, and I passed most of these, but I don't think I ever did pass the first one, so wanted to take some time off from the other games and play this one to see if I could do it all these years later. And man, it was a lot of fun. So we take a look at this and go into the museum here, which is pretty cool. You see the names of the enemies. Adhering Susie, you have the Big Eye, you have the Blaster, you have the one of the Wily robots, Bomb Man, and you see a lot of the concept art, which is pretty cool. I really like that. If you're a fan of the game, you appreciate things like this, you know, all this concept art. And you see the different advertisements, the promotions. So this was the Japan version. Rockman, this is what they call Mega Man. He's actually called Rockman in Japan. Here's a different advertisement here. And this is the infamous USA promotion here. I mean, what is this? Is this guy holding a gun? Interesting. But you see the bosses in the right-hand corner where it says Mega Man, take control, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have the 6 original bosses. But yeah, I still can't get over this guy holding a gun. It's very funny. So, you know, it's kind of cool to check some of the stuff out. And if we're looking at, this is pretty cool. You can take a look, and you know, if you're into drawing, I guess you can draw as well. So, what is also pretty cool here is this database. So this database is it will show you Mega Man's HP, and the attacks here is to show you what is the enemy's weakness. So this I didn't notice before, but you see all the weaknesses of the enemies. Now these annoying Gabioals, I think that's how you call them, or spines. It says that they could be taken out with the electric attack, which is attack number 3 once you acquire it. But this also has a weakness of the flame, which you'll be seeing in my gameplay. And you see Sniper Joe, bombs, you know, so a lot of cool stuff that I didn't even know. And you know, Gutsman can be Gutsman's power can be used to get a Big Eye if our block's brown. I had no idea these guys were called Picklemans. And yeah, you see all the different weaknesses. So this is very interesting. You don't necessarily have to abide by them. But if we take a look at some of the bosses, so this is one of the bosses, spoiler alerts for stage 1 of Wily's Castle. And you see the electric attack number 4 here. That'll be the weakness to the Red Devil, Copy Robot, Flame, the CWU-01P, the Gutsman's attack number 4, and then Wily Machine here. So I've seen a lot of things online where a lot of people use the electric attack number 4, but I think the Flame is a better option. So we'll take a look at that, and then you see Cutman. He's weak to Gutsman's power, Iceman weak to electric, Bombman weak to the fire, Fireman weak to the ice slash, Electric Man weak to the cut, the Gutsman weak to the bomb. So if we take a look at that, this is very, very useful information. Stuff I wish I knew when I was a kid. Like, I knew the weaknesses of the bosses, but a lot of these other enemies I didn't necessarily know. But this is pretty cool that this was added into the game. And let's get straight into it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as we smash our way through Mega Man and drop our hammers. Alright, so there are 6 bosses here, and the first one that we're going to take on is Fireman. And every boss has their own weakness, but since we haven't beat any bosses and acquired the power, we're just going to go in cold with our blaster. So here we have these spires that are protruding from the ground. All we have to do is shoot them, and their attack is relatively easy to defeat. Dodge. So they have a 5-shot attack. Just make our way through there. Watch out for the flame on the floor. Now here, if we're too low on the ladder, those flames will hit us and give us knockback damage. So that's one of the most frustrating things about this game that the SNES is notorious for. With these Mega Man games, it's that knockback damage. It's kind of annoying. You'd think that it'd give you a little bit of invincibility like other games, but kind of depends on the situation. So it doesn't give you any saving from these these instant death pitfalls. So here we go, we're going to make our way here. I don't recommend grabbing this health if you've taken a lot of damage, because it'll just be a wash unless you time everything with a quick jump back and forth. Then you can acquire that health. But we're going to make our way up the ladder, and I jumped a little bit too early, took a little bit of damage there. But I mean, to be honest, I'm not too concerned about health. Especially in this run through, and there's a lot of places to recover your health, and this is one of them here. So just try not to take too much damage to where you die. I'm just going to rush through this area. Quick drop down the ladder. It's a little hack. Instead of climbing down the ladder, you can just press the jump button and directional, and you'll jump off the ladder. So if you do shoot these flames, they do drop items, but probably better just to continue with the map. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful on that next jump and go through the ladder. We're going to climb the ladder to the next area. This area, you're probably going to take damage no matter what. These flame shots are pretty brutal, and they're pretty quick. So we're just going to take the damage and lick our wounds. So here we want to try to avoid that bomb, because that probably would kill us with this health that we have. And here I don't have that much health, so a little trick to get through these spires is just let it go off the screen, and it will not appear again. So if you run into a situation like that where you are low in health, and it'll probably kill you, like in my situation, is you can kind of do that little glitch to get it off the screen. So if you are going to die, you want to die through this corridor here. So literally, I'm like one shot, I just jump through the corridor, and that's fine here. So if I die, I'll respawn right here, and this is the corridor for your boss fights. So I think it's in my best interest just to die here, so I can come back with full health. And we have max. We have like 1 or 2 lives left now, so which is fine. And if you die and you have to do a continue, then you'll have to start at the beginning of the game. And every part of the map, you will have a continuation spot to where you don't have to go through everything. But the best thing is just to kind of get to the boss. And here we are. Our first boss is Fireman. This guy thinks he's hot stuff, but we're here to cool him down. So let's try to avoid some of these flame shots and just be as aggressive as you can with that blaster. Shoot as best as you can. I'd recommend not doing the rapid shot, but just kind of spam your single blaster, and you will do just fine. and we'll have a nice cold drink afterward. Next up is Bomb Man. So Bomb Man's weakness is Fireman. And like I said earlier, all these bosses have a weakness. So we're going to acquire this fire shot. And the reason why I wanted this fire shot to begin with is, I mean, look at how OP it is. I mean, you shoot a fire shot that's more powerful than the blaster. Well, in some situations, right? It also provides a blast shield, which is awesome. So here we are, we're going to make our way through these bombs and just kind of make your way to the little bit corner of the ledge, and the bombs will not get you. And see, these fires are very easy to take out, and there is a refill right there for our flame shot, and we are good to go. We're going to climb up this ladder, and here I would switch to the pistol. I mean, not our pistol, our regular buster cannon, and just want to kind of take out that one at the very bottom if we can, but if it takes too long, just run up the ladder and take a little bit of damage if you need, just to bypass this area. And we're going to climb up the ladder. I believe this is going to be the check mark, and here we are, we're facing Sniper Joe. So the flame thing isn't strong enough to destroy him like this. You have to jump and make him open himself up to being vulnerable with the shield. And yeah, he's one of the more annoying bosses. So here we have to be careful. We have these flying bombs, and then we have these cannons that are on the wall that open and close. So we need to kind of be careful. The better option is just using the buster cannon and making our way through. Be careful not to take the fall damage and then fall down the instant death trap. So now with these spires, we can easily destroy them with the flame cannon. And we're just going to make our way through. Gonna quite make it through fast enough. So here, there are two options to go. Obviously, I would just run straight across, because as soon as you get to that ladder, that bomb will respawn and knock you, and it's annoying. So here, these clams that are also kind of annoying. They just keep spawning and spawning. There's nothing you can do. Just kind of have to avoid their attack and move on. So running fast is a key to this game, I think. Just running fast and then moving ahead. Here, there's an extra life here. We're definitely going to want that, because we lost one earlier in Fireman stage in the beginning of the map, so we kind of recover. And here he is again, our great buddy Sniper Joe. He's a pain. You know, I'm jumping, I'm doing these little feint jumps, and yeah, so and the way that you can use these feint jumps is if you just lightly tap on your jump button. And I'm just trying to get him to open up. But yeah, he is annoying, and it's okay if we die here, because we have, we'll get our full health. So I am going to take damage on the second drop here and just kill myself, and I'll spawn with full health, because this is where the boss fights are. So I'm going to equip the Fire Blast. Don't need a full Fire Blast for him. I should be able to take him out in 4 to 5 shots, which is plenty of ammunition. So this is Bomb Man. So we need to stop him as best we can. A couple flame shots, and that is it. Just like I said, he's pretty easy to defeat, and we're acquiring his power and moving on. Alright, so next up on the list is Gutsman, who has maybe the second most annoying level in the game. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Here we are, we have our hard hit opponents. You can just shoot them as soon as they open up. And here's the challenge here. This is probably one of the hardest challenges in the game. You're on this platform. These platforms dip once you see the little opening in the rail. What you have to do is look at
the left side of the platform, and before he gets to that those open spots in the rail, the bare spots in the rail, you have to jump. And but once you get through that, this map is pretty easy. Very straightforward, nothing crazy, and I would recommend taking out your flame shots so we could take out these picklemen and make our way through to the next part of the map. And man, I really enjoyed this flame shot. This flame shot is awesome, and we're gonna make our way down. Watch out for that pitfall, and I'm gonna acquire a little bit of power up there. Missed the extra life. I forgot it was the second one down, not the first one. It is what it is. And this is the Big Eye. This guy takes chunk of health, man. This guy is no joke. You want to try to avoid this guy if you can. And he jumped big enough, so now we can make our way into the corridor. And then we're going to go. So I'm going to clip the flame shot again and just destroy these hard-hat enemies. Even if they're shielding themselves, they'll still die with the flame shot, which is nice. So here it is, Gutsman, the most powerful robot in all of the game, strength-wise, right? So what you see, he's throwing rocks with one hand. I mean, man, that's a flex. So if he drops down on you, you will fall literally on your behind. And don't worry. Once he picks up the rock and you're on your behind, you can I would recommend jumping backward and then forward to avoid the attack. And 3 bombs will kill this guy. So he's strong in some ways and really weak in other ways. Alright, so next one up is Cutman. Cutman we are going to take out. He's the next on the list, so we are making good progress here. So again, I'm going to put my flame shot and try to get through this map as quickly as possible and efficiently. So the blue bomber is making his way through this part of the map, and the challenges here are going to be these blasters that open and close on the wall. They're kind of annoying. It kind of slows down your pace a little bit. You have to wait till they open and close, and then when they open, that's when you can blast them. But having a little bit of patience isn't bad. So you have to make your way through these series of wall blasters and ladders. This one here, you want to shoot when you're at the top of the ladder, and you can shoot through the walls just like the enemies can. One of my friends doesn't like that. He thinks it's broken, but hey, it's part of the game. And we're going to keep our way through, and these are the shards. So what you want to do to avoid them is just run. Run straight. Don't jump, or else they will harm you. And you definitely don't want that. So here are the eyes on the wall that'll move back and forth. Very easy to destroy, especially with the flame shot. So and that shield, that flame shield, is so OP. It is just OP. And we're just gonna make our way through here. And so the level's not hard, but it's a little longer than the other levels, I think. But it's just not as hard, so not much of a problem. So we're gonna make our way to the top, and there's gonna be some more shards coming out. Just run through. Looks pretty cool in the background with the shards chasing you. The blue bomber is just running, or Rockman, how they call him in Japan. So if you did get some damage, there's some health there. And here's the clam. So we're just going to try to avoid and rush through this as we're almost near the boss. And just try to be careful here. And I'm just going to jump down, and here's the big eye. Or the big annoyance, whatever you want to call it. And, didn't time it right, and that is why he's annoying, and that's why I'm going to shoot him a couple times. I don't recommend fighting him. It's not worth it. You know, the most he drops is an orb of points. You know, it's not really worth it. So we're going to use our flame shot and make our way down to the boss, and here he is. We're going to use Gutsman's power, and we're going to pick up those rocks right at the bottom and throw it in his face. We're going to break his shears with rock, as rock beats scissors, right? Alright, 2 rocks, and he is destroyed. Should have been 1 rock, because I don't remember playing rock, paper, scissors, and then I get 2 tries to beat scissors. It doesn't take 2 rocks. But here's an alternate strategy. Here is just use the base cannon, and we're just going to be aggressive and get right in his face. We don't like him throwing knives at us. What he wants to do is try to intimidate you with his jump and his angry face. No, don't let him do that. Do not let him do that. Just keep blasting him as quickly as possible and show him who is boss. He is no threat. He is not a threat. So we just drop the hammer on him. Next boss we're going to do is Elecman. And now that we have the flame shot, traversing this map is going to be a lot easier. So here are they call them Gabio walls. I don't know. They're just ground spires to me, but I believe that is the correct name, as we saw in the main menu. And we're going to switch to our blaster here because we're going to get ambushed in a minute. Just wait for the electric shocks to disappear and time those jumps, and you'll be fine. This is where we get ambushed up the ladder. Just quickly try to shoot them, and if you take some damage, you will fall down. So try not to try to kill them before they shoot you. And they have a little sweet spot where you can go in between their 2 lasers. And this is one of the coolest parts of Mega Man, these disappearing blocks. I love them. The musician joke is that they come in quarter notes. So it's going to be 1 and. So we see 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. And those are 4 blocks right there. Little musician joke for all my musician friends out there. And we are going to traverse this pathway. That health is not worth it, especially as we don't need it. So here we're going to get ambushed again. Always get hit here no matter what. It's annoying, but it is what it is. We're going to take the left path, the left ladder, and we're going to find some more ground spires, Gabia walls, whatever you want to call them, floor spikes. Well, I guess wouldn't be really a floor spike. And here we are, we're getting ambushed again, and I took my eye off the ones on the right and paid the consequences. Now here is a very, very important item called the Magna Beam. We absolutely need this weapon. It's essential for later in the game, but also can help you with dealing with the platforming challenges. So you see here, it creates stairs for you, or a platform for you to traverse, and it's pretty cool. So here I'm going to take the right side of the ladder. I'm going to wait for these electric beams to pass, and I'm going to climb up this ladder, just keep making my way up, wait for the electric beam to disappear. I mistimed the fire. It is what it is. Use the Gutsman power, and then use the Magna Beam, and you see there, you can platform relatively easily. So here I believe is the checkpoint in this map. So if you die here, before you get to the boss, you'll be able to respawn here. Now you can see how useful those Magna Beams are, as we can just traverse the platforming easily with our own platforms. And want to get through this part faster, then just use the magnet beam to the left, and we are at the boss here. So I tried to get this guy to fall off. I guess he's not that stupid, but to be honest, I think I'm the one that's stupid here, because if he falls off, he'll probably hit me anyway. So with the radius of his body. Anyway, we're gonna make our way through a series of these electric traps. And the weakness to Electman is going to be Cutman's power. So we're going to cut him down to size. So the weapon works like a boomerang. So make sure that you are close enough to hit him, as it makes the shots a lot easier. So here he is, Electman. And we're going to cut him down to size. See there? Just needs one more shear. And we beat him in 2 shears. So what a shocking outcome. Alright? And let's move on to the next boss. So the next one is the last one, Iceman. He has probably the most annoying stage of them all. And these are Razzies. What we saw in the description. What you do is just shoot them with a flame shot. And you don't have to worry about just shooting their head. There's a nice extra life there. Flame shot is just OP. I mean, look at taking out the penguins, taking out the ground spires, and if you take some damage, don't worry about it. You'll be able to get a power up here. Eyes there. Be careful on the platforming here, because you will slide a little bit more than usual. And when we're in the water, the physics changes, so where you can jump higher. So there it is, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the long as you do those subdivisions in your head, you're fine. And we're gonna destroy the Gavia wall. And now we can use the magnet beam here. So jump on those 2 ledges, and then right there, you'll be fine. So I tried to do the magnet beam all the way across, and it didn't really work for me so well. So that's why my magnet beam is pretty low here. I died, but we're just gonna traverse this the old school way. So I am gonna try to refill this, because I may need it in a moment, so I'm trying to avoid these blasts. If they knock you back, you can't fall down, and I almost did, but the blue bomber with heart and courage survives. So that is awesome. Try to get the life. I screwed the pooch on that, and we're just about at the boss, so we're going to make our way through. We have another big eye to deal with, and let's see if I'm going to be able to overcome him. Oh, he slid back, and I took the damage. That is not very nice. Oh, man. Taking some unnecessary damage is never good. So here, the flame thing is not working out too well. I am just getting beamed by this penguin. But since we only need 3 shots to kill Iceman with Electman's power, I don't really care how much damage I take. Now you have to get him on right when you see him. Oh, he jumped and he shoots his 3 shards, but there's a glitch. I can't see the shards. Mega Man, what happened? I couldn't see the shards and I got fried. So here we are. We're on last life, and you know we need to pass at this time, or else we'll have to use a continue and go all the way back to the beginning of the map and then go through all that. I do not want to do that. So this time we're going to nail him right when there's an opening. We're going to give him a shock 2 and then a shock 3, and I'm going to jump over these for good measure now that I was able to see them a little bit better. So we had to turn up the heat, the electric heat, and we melted Iceman. So he is defeated, and that is it for the 6 original bosses in Mega Man 1. So now we have to fight Dr. Wily, the menace, the madman, the evil one, who is behind all of this insanity, using these robots for his own personal needs to destroy the world. You can't let that happen. Alright, so Wily has 4 bosses. This is, 4 stages. Stage 1. So what we're going to do is equip the ice shard, and if you mess up, just kind of go off screen, wait till he jumps again, and these big eyes will freeze, which is great. Now that we have the ice shard, these guards aren't nearly the pain that they used to be. So we're going to use a little magna beam here. I just don't want to take damage in them. They take too much damage. It's annoying. And we're going to need our health for other things in this stage. So this stage requires a lot of little puzzles. So one of these puzzles is the flame shot. So now the ice shards are getting some action in this game. So you just wait till those flames go down, and then you shoot it with the ice shard. It'll freeze the flames temporarily, and then you're able to make your way up. Next, I'm going to equip the flame shot. Now that the ice shard has had its day in the sun, now it's time to actually turn on the sun and destroy these guys, so they can have that shield. So there we go. Got an extra life, which is nice. These blocks here can be destroyed by elect beam. So if you need health, destroy it with the elect beam and equip the magnet beam, and then you'll be able to jump up and grab that health. But we already have 100 health, so don't really need it. Next part is going to be a little bit of a rush tactic. I like using the rush tactics when available. I'm going to jump through to the 3rd platform and evade that bomb. Want to be careful of not hitting the bomb or blowing up the bomb, because then you'll take the knockback damage and then you'll die. So here, these guys are annoying. They have a flight pattern that's not consistent, life to life. So we're just going to jump through, and these guys are going to try to jump. Now take us to the top so we can go into the spikes. So we absolutely need the magnet beam at this point. So if you go up and down this ladder, those power-ups can recharge your magnet beam, and this is why we need it, because there's no way to traverse this area. And that took a good amount, and I'm going to use the rest to get up this last part. Just might as well use everything. But if you run out or you mess up on your jump, then you can always go down and refill it infinite amount of times. So now we're going to equip the elect beam, and I tried to beat him on this last life, and I couldn't. But this is the yellow devil, because I forgot the jumping pattern. So I'm going to help you guys through with the jumping pattern, and hopefully you guys do a lot better than I do. But he's only vulnerable to hit when his eye opens. So just kind of keep that in mind, and we will go through the pattern right now. So I'm going to run to the right. The pattern is jump, small jump, jump, and then big jump, regular jump, small jump, shoot, turn around and shoot. Try it again. Jump, small jump, big jump, choked, regular jump, small jump, shoot. We can do a clean jump, small jump, big jump, get ready for the big jump, regular jump, and then small jump. Oh, I jumped too early, paid the price. Jump, small jump, regular jump, big jump, and then small jump. That was perfect. That's ideally what you want to do. Jump, small jump, big jump, and then small jump. And that's it. You have defeated the Yellow Devil. So he's intimidating at first, takes a lot of health, but once you get that pattern down, it is kind of forgiving how many times you can get hit by him and still defeat him, as you saw in this clip. So now we're in Castle Stage 2. First thing is the flame. The flame shot is going to be very, very useful here. We're going to put it on overdrive, our use of the flame shot here. And here is our old friend, Cutman. Now, I don't know what happened to Cutman here. He is not, I mean, he's trying to be aggressive, but I mean, he just seems so weak from the last battle. I mean, I didn't even have to move anywhere. I was just jumping up and down and blasting his face. So I don't think he was as sharp in this battle. But now we're going to continue with traversing the map. We're going to get through. And the next one we're going to fight is our buddy, Electman. So we need to cut him down to size once again. He seems charged and ready to go. I don't like it. But now, I think he just needs to upgrade his battery at this point. Alright, next part is going to be these bombs. So the way that you avoid it is not doing that. You have to jump, you have to run and then jump at the last second, the opposite direction in which you were jumping. And there I want full fire. And then I'm going to switch to the Electman's power to get through the rest of this traversing. And I'm going to use the Magna Beam, get more lives. Why not? Lives are good. And I'm going to switch back to the Elect Beam here. And what's cool about these Elect Beams is that you can shoot, it shoots automatically when it up, down, and the direction you're facing. So 3 directions at once. It's cool. I like it. I don't think it's as good as the fire shot, but it's very useful nonetheless. Definitely a fan favorite. And just took too much damage here, so I don't really know what to expect here. What is going to happen? I'm dropping down. Whoa! What is this? This looks like some type of computer program. What is going on? Hey, it's a capsule. Oh, they captured Mega Man's DNA, and now he has to fight clone Mega Man. How annoying! We have to fight ourselves. He's destroying me, but he's fake. He's not the real Mega Man. How can he be defeating me like this? Or probably because I didn't have enough health, but maybe there's another weakness that he has, because he is just shelling out damage. Now here I just blow it here. In that situation you want to switch, since this is going to be the part where you respawn from dying, just switch to your flame automatically. And we don't need that many flame shots to defeat him. But we do need to have a decent amount. But I think health is just more important to preserve at this point. But just blast him as much as you can. Get aggressive. I mean, he's like that annoying little brother. You know, just blast him. Blast him. He jumps over you. You have that flame shield. Just aggressive you can. Get him in the corner. Get him in the corner. Make him tap out. Make him tap out. And there he is. He is defeated. And look at Mega Man's face. He is just so pleased. He is so pleased that he defeated his clone. I mean, there's something that should be said for that. So, good job, Blue Bomber. Now we're on stage 3. Let's equip the Electman's power. Just going to take some damage. This is the shortest map of all of them. This is stage 3 of Wily's Castle. And I'm just going to rush through here. So now the physics are going to change again because water is going to rush through this area. And the way that you just get through this area, no, you're not going to drown. Mega Man doesn't drown. You're just going to jump through a series of penguins and bombs. So I'm literally just holding on the right directional, not stopping. That is the key. Don't stop and just jump. Whenever you see the enemy diving low, that's when you jump. And after a series of jumps, you'll be facing the boss. Now, the boss does have a weakness. It's Gutsman. And I think I blow it on this one because it's been a while since I understood its pattern and what to do. The bubble is just what's going to get damaged, and then once you destroy the bubble, little bubbles will appear. And but every time you kill this enemy, it'll start moving a little faster. And you see we're in a green version, so couldn't even get through the green version. But anyway, I used a couple of Gutsman's powers, and you can defeat it a lot faster if you use them. But I would definitely use the booster first, and then when the enemy starts getting faster, then use the blocks. So here, but I mean, you can do it with 2 blocks if you want. You can do it with just the Buster Cannon if you want. So now he's green, he's getting a little faster. I'm just going to shoot him with the cannon. And I didn't like how he damaged me there. But it is what it is. So now he's purple. And we're just going to be blasting it. And I think I'm going to take out one more and then go for Gutsman's power. So there it is. So that's my opening. I eyeball the health. I'm like, yeah, that's about enough. So you see how fast they come out now. Just use 2 and we're out of that stage. So very short stage, very easy boss. Nothing to worry about. Now, we are now entering the final stage of Wily's castle. So the very first thing you want to do is run through this as fast as you can, these jumps, because you will get ambushed and you'll get knockback damage and you will die in the instant death trap, and it's annoying. Try to rush through, gotta get to the top, wait, blast those enemies. I'm going to use Electman's power here, because here it's pretty useful with these spirals coming from the ceiling and from the ground floor. We've dealt with them before. We've seen about every little enemy in the game already. So what I'm going to do here is equip the Magnum Beam, and I'm going to cross on this thing. We're going to jump just as before and use the Magnum Beam, and you can get the extra life and get the extra points down there. And that Ninja Star also gives you full health for your weapons, but I don't need it. So we're going to go straight to Bomb Man, and we're going to blow his mind. He is a lot weaker than before. Just equip the firebomb, and we're gonna blow him to the 4th of July. He's finished. And next one is Fireman. So now we have the Ice Shard, and with the Ice Shard, we're just gonna destroy him. Try to preserve as much energy as you can, because the next guy that we're gonna fight in this gauntlet is Iceman. So try to get the early shot that we can. I missed. It takes 3 shots. Took damage on that last shard, which is not good. So now I'm at 1 tap, and we still have Gutsman to fight. But luckily, we're going to show him who's boss and who's the strongest. And it's definitely not him. So it takes 3 bombs to defeat him. And here he had his chance to beat me. He had his chance. He got close. He tried. But close but no cigar. And Gutsman is defeated. So now we are in the final fight. You see, life is health is the biggest issue here. And so I'm just going to kill myself, and we'll see what's on the other side of the door. I know what's on the other side of the door because I just killed myself. But I do recommend equipping the Fire Shot. So what is happening here? Oh, it's Wily. Wow. He's in some type of machine. So what we want to do is use the Fire Shot and destroy that hand cannon. Now, the Fire Shot is his weakness, as we saw in the very beginning of the game. A lot of people like to use this Electric Shot, for some reason. I thought I'd try it for the second time, but I think you can get through this much faster with using the fire shot. But you can just keep blasting him, and he will go down, and you avoid those circular orbs. And here he is. He is defeated. His machine's destroyed. He is weeping. He is on his knees begging for forgiveness. Now, as kind as Mega Man is, I think he is going to forgive him. But there's always more work to be done, as evil never rests. No rest for the wicked. So at this point, we have completed the game, and this is the ending. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. For Asgard! For Midgard! Save us all, the Blue Bomber. And this is the ending. So here the credits are going to roll. And you see him, he's traveling through the desert. I guess it was quite a quiet journey, into a night that the hot desert sun. And I guess during the sun he had to take off his armor. It was too hot. Luckily, there was some sunset and some water. Hopefully that cooled him off a bit. And he is just running. Just running and running some more. Days have passed. There he is, seeing boats. Maybe somewhere in the Pacific. There is the city. It's at nighttime. It must have been running, I don't know how long, but here's the end of the game. He ran back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider dropping a like and subscribe. Until next time, horns up and skål.